Hey guys, Got Level here. First of all, I want to start by apologizing because yesterday I didn't post any videos. I know I'm supposed to be on that daily YouTube grind, well, to post at least 5 videos a week, but yesterday I was so sick. I think I got like food poisoning or something, so I really wasn't able to post anything at all. But rejoice, for today we're going to be talking about my newest live streaming rig. Basically, I've been streaming with this rig, or this mount, or this adapter for a couple days now, and people have been asking me, how do you get that? Like, how do you stream hands-free? And this is what we're gonna be talking about. How you can live stream, how you can use your phone or your webcam or anything, so you can just live stream without using your hand to hold your phone or having it on a tripod or anything. I'm gonna show you. So alright, and a way to challenge myself a little bit, I'm gonna be filming this whole video with my phone. I'm gonna be capturing the audio with my phone, so everything you see and you hear is gonna be from my phone. This is a Samsung Galaxy A5 2017, so bear with me. I know you guys are used to my DSLR, but today's gonna be with my phone. I think it's pretty much also good, right? I'm also using a ring light on the phone, but that's not relevant. Let's get right into it. First thing I would like to answer is, in which situation would I need this particular mount? Why would I want a hands-free live streaming rig? Now, if you do IRL streams, means you go out in the wilderness and you stream with your phone, for example, sometimes you will need to not be holding a selfie stick like I'm doing right now. Sometimes you just need to operate, I don't know, a skateboard, a bike, or something like that. Make sure you read your platform's community guidelines about that, by the way. I know that Twitch doesn't allow you to live stream while operating a motor vehicle, for example, and I think that is actually smart, because if you have to look down at your chat and stuff like that, you can be distracted and cause an accident. You don't want that. But when it comes to stuff like longboards or bikes, I think they're a little, I don't know, I'm not sure. You really need to do your research on that. But yeah, but it's not only like when you're outside. You can also use it on the inside, which is mostly what I do, to be honest. If you're an artist and you're working on a painting, you need both of your hands, but you also need an overview look. You can use that. You can also use a tripod, of course, just pointing down. But I guess this gets like a little bit more dynamic, you know, if you have like if you have the camera on you and people can really see what you're facing, what you're looking at, it's a little bit more interesting. Now, personally, the reason why I absolutely wanted to use this thing is that I cannot stream video games. As you guys probably know, I have 0.7 megabit second internet upload speed, so I can't stream video games. My bitrate when I'm streaming is like 500, so it's too low. It would look too janky. But I have a phone that is 4G compatible, and I get like high-speed internet from the phone. So if I'm doing an IRL stream using my phone, it's way faster and it's way better quality with my phone. So what I thought is, oh, if I want to play a game, I could just film my screen. I know that sounds bad, but the thing is, I have a Logitech Driving Force GT, which is like a wheel and pedal thing for a racing game. And I did a stream where I had the chest mount and I was driving and also showing the screen, and the stream went very well. It was pretty cool. All right, so now there's 2 ways that I've tried. Actually, there's 3 ways, but I've mostly tried 2 ways. First one is a chest mount, okay? You want the camera to be here, because here is pretty stable. You don't have any of that head bobbling. If you're looking left and right, it's not gonna be shaking the camera all the time. So chest mount is what I prefer, to be honest. If you're riding a bike, if you're on a longboard, it's it's your core, it's pretty stable. Second option would be on your head. Now this is for more intricate stuff, I'd say. I was flying a drone on stream and I had the head mount, so everywhere the drone would go, because like with the chest mount, the drone would fly out of frame and I don't want that. So I would have the head mount so I can really look at the drone, and my stream can also see where the drone is at all times, which is pretty cool. Alright, so now let's talk about the parts. Well, it all started when I bought this little thing right here, the SJ Cam M10. which is kind of like a GoPro. And the cool thing with this is that it takes pretty much the same accessories as GoPro. So you can, if you ever use the GoPro and mounted a GoPro, you will recognize the type of mount is the exact same thing. So that means I could use it with any GoPro accessory. It came in a box, this box. And the box already had a ton of accessories. So you know, everything that you can mount. This is like the 3M tape. You have every type of mounts that you can possibly want. It just came with it. This is a bike mount. You can put this like in your handlebar, anywhere on your bike. You have like a 1/4-inch adapter, so you can put it on a tripod. And it just gives you many opportunities. Now, knowing that I'm kind of a maniac when it comes to gear, I really wanted to have every single accessory possible for the GoPro or for this camera. So what I did is I went online and I bought a $20 pack of more GoPro accessories. Now it's not complete, but this is the bag it came in, and it had more mounts. For example, here I have a car mount, like a windshield mount, a suction cup. Here I have the floater thing, so I could just go underwater with it without losing it. Then it came on with a couple of straps and also the head mount and the chest mount, which I'll pull out right now. So this is the chest mount. And this is the head mount. Okay, I'm gonna show you when I'm using it, what it looks like. So on the chest mount, there's this little thing here that you could just, well, I'm not gonna pull it off because it's like pretty sealed and I almost broke my finger trying to do that. But basically what I did is that I added a 1/4-inch adapter here. It's pretty solid because I usually do not want it to move. And from there, you can add a smartphone adapter, like some sort of holder. This is like an universal adapter, so any phone mount will fit in there. So if I were to do this with the head mount, I would do the exact same thing. I would just take this and just put it in there and have the 1/4-inch screw poking out and just put my adapter. I'm gonna show you the adapter. So that's the adapter. That's a smartphone adapter. And you can see at the bottom here, I have a 1/4-inch screw mount thing, thread, a 1/4-inch thread, and right in the back. Cool thing is that, so if I want to put it on my chest mount, I would just have to screw it in like that, of course. And if I want my phone to be held, well, let me show you actually how this works. Your phone just gets in there. You kind of like the same mechanic as a selfie stick. It's hard to show you with one hand, but this is how it works. Just put your phone in there, so when it's in this position, it's a portrait. Your phone is gonna be in portrait mode. For example, if you're doing Instagram live streams. And when it's like that, which is what I use the most, it's gonna be landscape mode. All right, so now I'm gonna show you what it looks like when I'm using it. All right, so this is the chest mount, and I'm just gonna put it on right now. So just eat this, that, oops, and then somewhere, if I can find it, there we go. You have this thing, just go clips in. Easy. So for the phone, this is what I would use. Just, if I went in landscape mode, I would just put it like that. Just kind of force it a little bit. Until it's in the desired position. I should have another phone laying around, so I'm going to show you what it looks like when you're actually putting the phone in there. There you go. So this is my old Samsung Galaxy S4. This is what it would look like if I was actually live streaming. You just clip it in here. Thing you have to watch out for the buttons. Many times I've pressed the button accidentally by trying to put it in. Just go like this. And there you go, and you can just adjust it depending on the angle that you actually want. And you're good. One thing I realized when I stream on Twitch with this, is that I can actually see my chat. If I just go like this, I can read my chat, because one of my worries was, oh, am I gonna be still able to read chat if I'm not holding my phone in front of my face? But I can still read chat. It's not very convenient, but it's possible. If you're gonna really have this camera and never take it off your chest, I'd advise having a second phone so you can read chat and make sure everything is fine. So yeah, so that's what the chest mount looks like. And if I'm moving my head around, camera's still stable. If you want to show something though, I found myself in a lot of situations where I want to show something where I have to go and kind of move around, and that's kind of the problem. But if you're doing something pretty fixed, I had my turntables and I was being a DJ on stream, and it worked pretty well. So it really depends on exactly what you want to do with this. Now I'm gonna show you the head mount. So all I need to do now is just unscrew this part and just mount it on the head mount. All right, now our phone is secure on the head mount. Keep in mind, this is gonna be on top of your forehead. So you want your phone to be like this, right? Make sure it's very sturdy so it doesn't just wobble once it's on your head. This is how you put it on. And there you go. As you can see, it's pretty sturdy. It's kind of scary to know that you have such an expensive equipment just stuck to your head. But other than that, I really don't think it's gonna fall down that easily, you know? So it's pretty secure. You do look like an idiot, but it's worth it. I mostly use this rig when I'm inside, so I don't go out looking like that. But also, you cannot read chat, obviously. You can't really see what you're filming, which is kind of a disadvantage compared to the chest mount that you can just like pull and just watch what you're doing. But this is also super effective if you're doing a live stream where people actually need to see what you're seeing at all times. This is the best way to go about it. All right, so if you're an artist, once again, and you're drawing something, this is a pretty cool rig. The chest mount will also work. So yeah, advantages of the chest mount is that it's stable. It's really stable. Even if you're walking around, it will look pretty stable. It's not jittery, no shaky cam or anything. Disadvantages is that you can't always see what the streamer is looking at or what the streamer is doing. You can like fly a drone. Here I have the Logitech wheel where I would just drive this. I'll try to include a clip, but don't count on it. I'm super lazy today and I'm still sick. So yeah, the third way you could use, like, first of all, let me take this thing off because it's embarrassing. I look weird. So the third way you could use something like this is if you had some sort of third person rig. It is not something I recommend using with a smartphone because the chances of you damaging it or losing it without even noticing are way higher. And of course you will not be able to see what you're pointing at accurately. You will not be able to see your chat. So I don't recommend the third person rig. Personally, for my SJ cam or my GoPro, I have this little selfie stick that is stuck to my backpack and I usually put it in there recording. But this is because it has a wide angle and also it's very secure and no one is going to try to steal that. But if you have a smartphone, just live streaming, if someone takes it, you might not even notice. So be careful with all of those. Make sure everything is secure. Do not break your smartphone trying to do those things, okay? I'm not responsible. This video is 100% for educational purposes. But anyways, this was it. I think I covered everything and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any other types of pretty fancy or DIY rigs for live streaming, please leave them in the comment section below and I will talk to you guys next time. Get a level.